everyone, so today I have part 4 of daily hairstyles inspired by anime characters, and we have like a pretty wide range of characters for today that come from a bunch of different series. If you haven't seen my past videos in this little series, it's gonna pop up on the right hand corner for you because now I have a playlist so you can watch all of the previous characters that I've covered. As always, the characters that I choose for these videos are directly from your requests on Instagram, so thank you so much for participating. So the first hairstyle that I'm going to cover is Kotori Minami from Love Live. This hairstyle is really cute and fun to do. It's definitely unique and it takes like less than 5 minutes. So first I'm sectioning away the front pieces of my hair framing my face, and then I'm going to gather my hair in a half up ponytail. And then with the green side, I'm brushing this over to the left, and then I'm tying this off with an elastic. Then sectioning this ponytail in half, you can clearly see that I'm taking only the green part on the top. I'm going to fold this over in a tiny little loop, and then taking another elastic, I'm tying around the little bun and my ponytail, and I'm securing this in place. To finish off the hairstyle, I'm just taking a little green ribbon hair clip to match the one that she has, and I'm pinning this in front to cover the elastic. And that's honestly it for this hairstyle. Super easy to do, and this is actually my favorite hairstyle in this entire video. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, but I think it looks really interesting with my split hair color, especially because you can clearly see there's two different parts of this hairstyle, and it creates really interesting layers with your hair. The next hairstyle that I was requested to recreate is from Shelter. She is technically an anime character, but she's not from a series. She's from the music video Shelter made by Porter Robinson, and I was so excited to get this request because it's something a little bit different. She's from a music video. I really do love this music video a lot, and I have to say the tears that I cried from watching this music video like recently is pretty intense, so I feel like I definitely had to recreate this hairstyle. So she has a little bit of an asymmetric hairstyle, so I'm sectioning about 2 inches of hair on the left side of my face, and then behind that section of hair I'm taking about 2 inches of hair, and then I'm going to split it in half and start twisting them away from my face. You guys might already know this because I've been really obsessed with doing these little rope twists, so I just thought that I would incorporate this technique again in this hairstyle. So with each twist of the hair, I'm going to incorporate more hair on the bottom and add it to my twist, continue twisting away from my face, and then twist the 2 pieces together. About 3 inches down, I have enough hair to bring this over to the back of my head, and I'm just going to pin this in place with some bobby pins. And then I'm going to repeat this on the other side. Then taking a large pink chiffon bow, I'm just going to pin this directly in the center to cover all of the bobby pins. And then my favorite thing about her hairstyle is that although it's like a pretty basic hairstyle, it looks so ethereal with all of these little pearls in her hair. So I wanted to recreate that with these little pearl spirals that I have, and I'm just going to spiral them into my hair on both sides. I'm so happy to be able to pay my tributes to this character by recreating her hairstyle. The next hairstyle that I'm going to recreate is Chang from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you guys don't know this about me, I'm a huge FMA fan. It's my favorite anime, and I've been a huge die-hard fan since like the 2nd grade. Edward Elric has been my boyfriend for the last like 12 years. So first I'm going to split my hair into 2 high ponytails. And then whenever I have high ponytails like this, it's just good to double up on the elastics just so that it doesn't slip throughout the day. And then from here, I'm separating about 2/3 of one of my ponytails, and I'm temporarily clipping this away. And then with the remaining hair, I'm going to split this into 2, and then each of the 2 sections, I'm going to braid into a regular 3-strand braid and secure with an elastic. And I know Chang has 3 little braids coming out from the bottom of her bun, but I tried doing 3 braids and it just looks really messy, to be honest. So in real life at least, I think it looks better and more simplified if you only do 2 braids, but it's completely up to you. And then with the rest of the remaining hair, I'm going to let this down and then again braid this off into a 3-strand braid and then secure with an elastic. And then I'm going to repeat on the other side. So May's little braids come out from beneath her bun. So taking my largest braid, I'm going to coil it around itself and collapse it over the mini braids and pin in place. And then I'm going to repeat on the other side. And then she has a little white ribbon wrapped around her bun, and I'm just going to recreate this with a small pink ribbon. I'm going to wrap around the bun and the little braids entirely from the bottom up, and then I'm going to tie into a small ribbon. And then I'm going to repeat on the other side. And that's it for this hairstyle. Honestly, I'm so surprised that I didn't do any characters from FMA earlier because again, it's like my favorite show in the world. So thank you to everyone who's requested for me to cover this hairstyle. The next hairstyle that I'm going to be covering is Hina from Weathering with You. I love that you guys asked me for characters from not just shows and series, but also from movies because I also really enjoyed Weathering with You. It's a really nice movie from Makoto Shinkai, who also did Kimi no Na wa. So thank you for requesting this hairstyle. So first again, I'm sectioning off the pieces of hair, framing my face, and then I'm splitting my hair into two, and I'm going to tie some very, very loose and low pigtails. Then taking one of my pigtails from the inside, I'm going to insert my finger through the center, and then I'm going to take my pigtail and grab it and loop it through the center. And then just taking my fingers, I'm just sort of loosening the hair and covering that hole that we've created. And then I'm repeating on the other side. So when you're starting off for this hairstyle, you want to make sure that your pigtail is pretty loose because if it's too tight against your head, it's going to be a little bit difficult to pull it through the center. Then taking a really, really tiny piece of hair from the ponytail, I'm going to wrap it around to hide the elastic like she has. And then to secure this in place, I did have a little bit of difficulty with this, so I did have to try this a couple times, but it is possible. Instead of inserting in a bobby pin horizontally like how you normally would, you can actually grab the hair and then push it into your pigtail vertically, and it actually does stay really well, especially if you hold this up with some hairspray afterwards. And then I'm going to repeat this on the other side. And that's it for this hairstyle. I feel like this is a really nice summer hairstyle. It's a really nice way to just dress up some regular pigtails. So the last character that I'm going to cover is Xiaolian from Tian Guan Shifu. So I know technically this isn't really an anime because it's a donghua, which is Chinese animation. And I'm also a big fan of the series, so I wanted to put this in this video anyway. So first, I'm going to section off a pretty large section of hair in the front on both sides, about 3 inches of hair. And then I'm just going to temporarily secure this together in the bottom just so that it stays in place. And then I'm going to take the rest of my hair and tie it up in a super high half updo. And then sectioning off about a 1/2 inch section right above my ears on both sides, I'm going to take the rest of the hair that I have and loosely join it up to meet my ponytail in the back. This is to recreate the soft swoop of his front bangs going up into his top bun. Because I don't have long front bangs, this is another way to recreate that look. And then once I'm joining this hair to the top of my ponytail, I'm just securing this in place with another elastic. And then with my ponytail, I'm twisting this in one direction and looping it around itself until it collapses into a bun. And then I'm going to pin this in place with some bobby pins. And then to pretty much replicate the entire hairstyle, I have a white sash that I'm just going to tie around the bun. When I was trying this hairstyle out, I looked at myself and I laughed so hard because this is such a traditional Chinese men's hairstyle in like the olden times. And so like I've seen this exact hairstyle in like so many historical Chinese dramas. So no, I would not actually ever wear this hairstyle. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit for like my own modernized take on it. So I'm taking off my top bun and I'm combing this out so that it's just a regular half-up ponytail. And then I'm just going to clip this really cute chiffon bow on the top. And honestly, that's it for this different version. I really like how Xiaolian has these little swoopies on the side to go up into a ponytail. I feel like it looks really cute and it looks definitely very different from how I would usually just comb back all of my hair into a ponytail. I feel like this is definitely a really nice different way to wear a half updo, and overall I feel like it did end up being a cute hairstyle that I would wear outside. So that's it for this video. Again, thank you so much for sending in your requests as always. I think the next hairstyle video that I'd like to tackle is hairstyles inspired by RPG characters and RPG classes. So like a mage class, healing class. That's something that I'm really excited for right now. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to my lovely, amazing Patreon supporters. Thank you so much to CKL, Jay, Chelsea, Selena, Gabrielle, Kina Cardone, Tiffany, Sweet Moon Bubble, Georgia, Ruby, question mark, Lena's Rain, Gregorio, Tina, Kylan, Carla, Yoselin, Emma, Winna, Emily, Alana, you, Kay, Laura, Kathy, Erica, Celine, and Elena. Thank you guys so much for being the best. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again next week.